Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Higher and Beyond. This is the place for personal development, personal growth, and self improvement. As always, I'm here not alone. I am now have my special guest speaker today with me, and she is an expert that we're going to talk about relationship today. So for all of you who doesn't know who she was a corporate training all level area, more than 15 years experience. This is amazing. And then before that, um she had done a lot of things in the job, and then now she moved into the full-time coach as the emotional well-being coach, mental health and master NLP practitioner, counselor, and she is very, very passionate about love and helping people to grow to be the best version of themselves. Really, I really cannot wait to have the discussion with her. And I'm going to invite Maitreyee. Let's learn together with you. Hi, Maitreyee.
Hi, Yuni. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Let's actually, talk about the relationship. And you know what? I'm so impatient to have this discussion with you, as I
Mhm.
know I also listen we on your podcast about the relationship on the Spotify, and I would like to
Thank
know
you.
about it from you.
Thank you.
Okay. So okay, let's do that. Maitri, how do you feel leaving from the corporate trainer into the full-time coach, especially as a well-being coach right now and being a mom and full-time business owner right now? How do you feel about that?
Yuni, thank you so much. Yeah, it's quite a lot of transition, I must say. When I was delivering training to the corporates in all levels, like, junior, senior, and middle levels. So always I realized that every companies have their own, time for training, but not every time the employees are very ready to get into, and they need time to incorporate and reflect with the time they were not getting. So I was enjoying, but I was not enjoying because I wanted to do a lot of things but I couldn't do. you know
Mm,
so I thought that there was a lacking of kind of personality development, one to one or one to many, because of time constraints, because they have their own schedule. And suppose if they are going to ask me 2 days training or 3 days training, um, you know that trainings were meaningful, accordingly we had designed, but while delivering the reflection was not that much. So it was in my mind that how to get it done, like if I do individual, as a freelancer, if I can send some message to the society. So initially it was in my mind, and slowly I shifted to um, in this coaching business. And as you said that I'm from behavioral science, so applied psychology part was also there for them. And I was always looking for to initiate this, that if I could do something for the society,
mm,
and globally. So I started my journey accordingly, slowly. So this is my story. And yeah, balancing family and work and everything, it's just super beautiful experience, because I thoroughly enjoy it, because I
nice.
love challenge. And when the challenges are there, like I become very conscious about, I need to do this in a perfect way. To
Mm,
some extent, I'm a perfectionist also, so I always look for like priority basis. So it was not very hard. So I would rather say, if we all can do priority basis, so it is easy. I think so. Thank you.
mm. Wow, this is so inspiring for me, as a woman, as a lady, and now having a family, and to move from the corporate job into the business, especially you're passionate about helping people in the sense of the self development, personal growth, and stuff like that, it is so inspiring for me. And it's been beautiful, and your energy, the happiness, is it's actually um contagious in here for me. Thank you so much. I can feel it. So
Always.
so I came across to the podcast on the Spotify that you were talking about the relationships in here, in every talking about every kind of relationship. So, I mean, what is it the key words in the relationship, if you want to build a healthy relationship with in any kind of relationship, what is the keywords from you?
Being unconditional
Hmm.
makes sense.
Yeah. So being unconditional love to have the healthy relationship with anyone.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
First, actually, we need to focus that the relationship I'm looking for or I'd like to have, what is
Hmm.
my purpose? Is there any purpose?
Yeah.
Is there any deal I'm going to make? Or it is just because I like that person, I can be connected. I would like to share many things, whether it's with a kid or 70 years old, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But any kind of relationship, I think we need to focus on the purpose because this is very deep down discussion and I'd like to share if you permit me.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
would love to. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, thank you. It's like, first we need to develop the relationship with us, and
Hmm.
then it will help us to grow with other relationship. And how to establish that relationship with us? It's a difficult question, but the answers are available. So, how to reconnect or how to connect your inner self, the person sitting inside you, right? You first get to know that. First, get to know that person, that how the person is, what are
Hmm.
the choices.
Yeah.
Because if you notice in birds group also, animal kingdom, especially birds, especially parrots or especially finch, they love to stay together, and
Hmm.
flamingos are okay. But if the flamingo is willing to fly high, it can. It will not be looking for any help. So this is the way we can stay together, and we need to be independent. Our mindsets should be independent, not dependent on anybody. So I did mention that unconditional, and here the term unconditional I'm trying to analyze that one flamingo, if it feels, it can feel high. It doesn't look for any, support system, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it can be together, all together. Also, they're having fun together, right?
Yeah.
So, independent mindset is very important in any relationship, and independent mindset we need to cultivate.
Hmm.
So, there are some unfortunate stories that maybe somebody couldn't get that support system in this journey. Now we can develop, right?
Hmm.
So,
Right.
suppose if I'm talking about um, painting, one stroke or the color I'm going to choose to draw a bird or something, any object, I need to think that space I'm talking about, that I can go and ask somebody. But if I can't go, if I don't have that opportunity, can I ask myself that what color I should apply? It may be wrong, it may be right, but doesn't matter. That courage we need to have. So every time we are looking for relationship that, you know, I don't know how to solve this problem. I need somebody to tell. But I'm saying be independent.
Yeah.
And the relationship you're looking for that is unconditional, that Maybe people are looking for any help, you can go and help. But can you be independent so that it will take you to a zone where everything is just perfect? Like you will be happy forever, right? No external factors can influence you. Somebody's emotional support, either it is available or not, you are okay. You are okay. So it's kind of a, I can say, guest house concept that people are coming and going and mingling with each other, learning with each other.
Hmm.
Learning is the process. So, what is the focus point? To be happy or to suffer? And that is the priority, right?
Right.
So, there there are few points that I'd like to express that what are the practices then to maintain a good relationship, right? How to
I love to
maintain
hear
that?
that. Yes, please. What is it?
Okay, so there are 4 points I'd like to mention. And in Buddhist tradition, they see things as always unconditional. Okay,
Yeah.
so in Buddhist concept, they have mentioned about the sufferings, right? That in our journey we will have suffering and we will have pleasures both. So here I'd like to mention 4 points in detail that how to maintain a good relationship with everybody at any age. Okay. So number 1 point, um, everything in life has a positive and negative cycle, but we don't acknowledge the negative because we don't want negative, but it has to be there.
Wow.
So
This is so powerful. Yeah.
as we are accepting positive always, as we are expecting positive, we need to expect negative also. And
Okay.
this is we can't change. This is the meaning of our journey. This is we can't change. So when we are not ready to compromise with the negative thing, the suffering will get started automatically. But if we can change our perspective that, okay, suffering, problem, okay, let us face it, then there will be nothing. There will be happiness. Because it has been established in our mind that we deserve always happiness. Yes, of course we deserve. But in our journey, there will be suffering too that we need to accept. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Now, let me go through the second point that realize why you are suffering. We need to acknowledge the reasons for suffering.
This is actually the question that I've had in my head. So let's do this. Why people are suffering?
Why?
Yeah.
Why people are suffering? So, uh, do you think that expectation could be the root cause? Now,
Mm,
if I'm talking about partnership or, couples, okay, let's talk about couples. So, uh, it has been established that yes, expectations will be there, definitely. Then the relationship can be called as a strong relationship. But let me ask you, without expectation, is there any relationship? Is there any growth? Is there any opportunity to grow? If you ask me, yes, because I'm expecting from the person, I don't know the background, the journey. I know my journey, right?
mm,
So it is not about expectation, it is about the limitations. And I'm having limitations, you are having limitations, everybody has their own limitations. So can't we consider the limiting factors that, beyond that, the person is unable to offer me emotional support, but let me handle because I'm eligible, right? So if I analyze the suffering factor, that why I'm suffering because I'm not getting proper attention or proper care or proper support, why I'm not offering the same to the other fellow?
mm.
Can it be done? Right? It's a two-way traffic. If one person is unable to give, then let me give. So in this way, if we can think about this, that okay, the limitations I must notice. There are certain limitations because no one is perfect, including me. I'm not perfect. I'm also
Mm,
learning, right?
mm,
Third point, it would be more interesting that accept and embrace. So as a life partner or as a any relationship, can we stop changing that person? The way I'm looking for the person should be, can we remove that should be from our dictionary so
mm,
that as the person is coming, we are ready to accept and embrace that journey? Because everybody is having good qualities, bad qualities. That is truly amazing. And that is what makes us balanced. So, if always we are talking about bad qualities, apart from violence, I'm not talking about violence, but
mm.
apart from this, emotional turbulence is happening and I'm unable to manage because my expectations are too high. But can I play a role of making balance? Why not? If the other person is unable to do this, why I'm not accepting the truth that there is some limitations that person is unable to do. Okay, fine, let me do this. It's okay. And it is very difficult to say it's okay. It requires practice.
Oh
It's
God.
okay.
Yes, goodness. It is
It's
so
okay.
difficult. So it's okay to have that
It's very
feeling.
difficult. Yeah,
Mm,
it's okay. Everything is cool. It's okay not to be happy. It's okay whatever I'm looking for some support. It's okay if I don't get it. It's okay.
mm,
It's okay is a really tough word to say and to execute.
I have a question in here then.
Yeah.
Uh, as you mentioned, we have positive and negative thought, but remove the negative, but include also the negative into expectation. We can remove
Mhm.
that, the negative thought, but we can include that into the expectation so we not um, get disappointed by that. So my question
Yeah.
about the happiness is it's okay to not happy. It's okay to be sad. However, nowadays in the society, I personally too, I have this experience, of course. And I said, no, I just want to be happy. I want to be, no, I don't want to be sad. Please, I want to be happy. So how can we embrace the happiness, the sadness, this kind of things, to be okay with it? It's so hard, of course,
It's
right?
very easy.
Oh, tell me, what is the key?
It's very easy.
Yeah.
It's very easy. There is no tree beneath that we can go and check that, happiness I want. Sad, go away. It doesn't matter externally, it is inside us. If I want to be happy, I don't anything, anybody. I can be happy. If I
Mm,
want to be sad, there will be millions reasons to be sad. But we need to choose that whether we need to be happy or sad. It depends. There are
mhm,
thousand reasons to be not to be happy, but thousand reasons to be happy. So we need to find that.
mhm,
And if I'm expecting from a wrong person in the sense no one is wrong. We were born with so much high quality, but situation made something, bad thing or bad environment or bad things happen. The person became, less courageous or, less confident. And that's okay. That's okay. And if I'm expecting something from a person like who doesn't have confidence, who doesn't have courage, and I'm disappointing myself, but I never realized that I'm confident, I'm having courage. Why not me? Let me help that person. Vice versa.
mhm,
Why am I always expecting from the person who is again and again saying that beyond that I cannot do that? Why I'm not ready to accept? Why I'm looking for perfect thing? There is nothing like perfect term, doesn't exist. Everything is perfect. Every time is perfect. Every second is perfect. So happiness is a choice. That the statement is very famous all over the world, that happiness is a choice. And yeah, it is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be happy, you can be.
Mm.
But
Something.
there will be involvement only from your side.
Okay.
Right?
Wow. Talking about the relationship, especially with a close one or partner, we call it
Yeah.
a partner, right? So something that came out on my mind is usually in the relationship, close or partner or a personal relationship. So they expect, many of them, they expect I'm happy with this person because of this person. If this person doing something bad, I'm not going to be happy with this person. And then all of a sudden, let's break up and this kind of stuff.
Mm, mm,
How do you give a message in this relationship? Because I'm happy because of this person. As you mentioned earlier, that independent mindset. So we have to
mm.
be happy. We choose to be happy within ourselves, not blaming
Yes,
or judging others or
yes.
taking happiness from the others. I mean, we're not
Mm-hmm,
responsible with ourselves. So
mm-hmm.
how do you say in this?
So this is something, your happiness, exactly what you want,
Hmm.
what makes you happy. That's the point. Because happiness, it's an internal thing, not any external thing. We can't see, we can visualize happiness, but through actions we can do this. So, what kind of happiness matters to you? For me, if you are asking money, no.
Mm-hmm.
Building, flat, car, no, not at all. External things. I'm having a huge bank balance, I'm going and buying things. It makes me happy, no. No.
Hmm.
My happiness, definition of my happiness is something different. And there again, I need to go back to the same statement that if you feel connected to self, then no materialistic thing cannot make you happy. No human being cannot make you happy until you feel happy. So remember, I told about one stroke and color combination. That was your choice. That was your happiness. That
Hmm.
was not related to external anybody or external factors. A simple brush. Okay, there is no simple brush. One pencil, one eraser, more than enough. No paper, it's okay. Anything you can take it. This is happiness. But if I'm looking for the same example that I need a whiteboard, I need expensive colors, I need expensive brush, who is going to provide that? Then my suffering will get started.
Hmm.
So happiness, you need to choose that what kind of happiness you are looking for. Somebody will offer you or you can create by your own. That's the point.
So anything cannot make you happy, even human being. We cannot expect
No,
from other human being to make ourselves happy.
no. Until you make yourself happy, no one
That's
can.
right. So is it this is the one reason, one of the reason many relationship fell off?
Yeah, truly expectations mainly that, I need this kind of treatment or behavioral pattern. I need the person should behave, should. Happiness journey, there is no should. Everything is
Hmm.
just perfect.
Yeah.
Because flowers, they don't compete, right? They're blooming every day. They don't compete with each other. They don't have any they're not looking for any acknowledgement that somebody will come and somebody will say that, wow, beautiful flower. If you are going to say, I'm going to say, they will bloom. If we don't say, they will bloom. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter for them. They're happy in their own way.
Very good example.
So blooming matters, like how you bloom, like you are blooming for others or you're blooming for the sun. It matters.
Mm.
That's what we are talking about, personality development, personal growth, right?
Yeah.
So personal growth, I need to show to the world that I have changed. I was not like that. I'm in a new human being. As a new human being, I'm trying to represent. No, I am who I am, but I'm learning new skills. I don't need to prove to anyone. I'm
Mm.
blooming. So it is actually very difficult to, follow. But the fourth point, I would rather say that any kind of relationship, definitely there will be 1,000 time opportunity to grow, to
Mm.
develop. And for that, we need to practice every day. Because you know what? It will take 2 seconds to break everything, but it will take 20 years to create something. So now this is
Wow.
also choice. I can
Mm-hmm.
break or I can create. I can be destructive or I can be constructive. So it
Mm.
depends.
Mm. Yeah.
So if I'm a constructive person, like I love to construct, then probably I need to work on my relationship through practice and everyday growing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And accept the bad moments. It's okay because we are all human beings. Apart from physical violence and all that, I'm not talking about that. But emotional well being, if I'm not able to get it, it's okay because having a concept like I am very emotional, I am very sensitive. Normally, people talk like this that, I'm very sensitive, I need to talk, I love that person who can talk politely, who can talk softly. If you are strong in that field, then execute. Who is stopping you?
Mm. Yeah.
You take care of that part. Maybe the other person is not strong emotionally. That
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that the person is bad.
Yeah.
So if you're strong having EI, emotional intelligence, then apply in your relationships. Why not? If you are sensitive, show your sensitivity to others. Why you are always expecting that people will show? Maybe they don't have that kind of, qualities. They're lacking. So you can support. It's a vice versa, two-way traffic.
Mm.
So here, if we can replace I, capital I, and if we can replace it EYE, it would be helpful.
Mm.
Always I is not important.
Yeah. But instead of you, and you, the other person
Yeah,
and the other person.
we can place EYE, our eyes, so that it will be an eye opener for us that we can also take care of many other people for a healthy relationship. It's okay that they're having drawbacks. It's okay that I'm not getting that treatment. It's okay that, I'm not satisfied. I'm sad. But can I support? Can I offer? Can I correct this situation? Can I mend it?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So we all need to practice, and uh, action speak louder than words. So let us do this.
Wow. Yeah, it is. And what about the number four of the point to maintain the relationship?
Let's reflect.
Mm.
Not necessary every time we need to reflect. It will take us nowhere. If the person behind me or in front of me is getting angry, it's okay. Don't need to react. Let the person calm down, cool down, and then probably proper open communication can help us. But at the same time, if I'm also getting agitated or angry, then there is no point.
Mm.
It's okay if the person is saying bad words, if the person is saying something which I don't feel okay, but don't react immediate because it will take you nowhere. It will make things more complicated. So, what is
Oh.
your purpose? To make things more complicated or to restart your journey? What is more relevant to you? That is important.
Mhm.
My grandmom used to say, keep quiet, keep quiet. And I have learned from her. I have learned from my mom also. And they were they were strong women. They were working and they were, established in a dignified way. And they taught me that, when there is, you feel that if you're in a group of people or in a family, if somebody is getting upset, getting agitated, or getting angry, stay quiet, stay calm, let the person calm down. So this is their, uh, legacy I'm sharing here.
Mm, yeah.
I'm so grateful for them, always, always.
So yeah, please share with us.
Yeah, that's one that, stay calm. Stay
Yeah.
calm. When the
Mm.
other person is getting angry, furious, don't converse, don't reflect. Stay calm. And it will automatically make the environment calm. Because to some extent, the person can go, but there will be a zone that the person has to stop and let the person come. Maybe not that day, maybe next day, fresh morning, we can start discussion that what happened yesterday, why you were so angry, all okay. So
Mm-hmm.
here comes the empathy. Doesn't mean that, I was getting affected, I was not getting, proper attention, I was being neglected. It's okay, it's okay. The purpose is to mend, create, or to destruct, depends.
Mm.
Be considerate. That's it.
Um, I'm wondering about less reflecting. So it
Uh-huh.
actually something that remind myself about less reflecting. The more, in my experience, the more I reflect about myself, the more I actually blame myself.
Mm.
Right? It become blame judging to ourselves, myself, and I feel like I'm bad person because um I feel like no, this is something, or so I think self reflection, less reflection also can help us to stay confident and be in a healthy relationship, to maintain that relationship, because nobody's wrong.
Yeah, yeah, no one is wrong.
Mm,
Not a single person. No, no, no. The thing is, when things are happening, suppose some argument is on,
mm,
particular that time I'm talking about that if we can maintain a low reflection or maybe quiet. So the aggressiveness should not go beyond reach. And when the things are coming down, then probably we can start discussion again. But majority problems are related to like when the other person is arguing, maybe we will start arguing and then on and on and on and on. So it is taking us nowhere.
yeah, it created more issue
More
again,
complex. Yeah, yeah.
another problems.
And God knows the issues are interconnected one by one to each other, and God knows where we are heading to.
Hmm.
So it's better not to react or reflect on that particular moment. Let the things calm down, and then probably we can talk and sit and talk. That's what. And reflection is that reflection, what you are talking about, it is absolutely required, but uh, not about the negativity, because no one is bad.
Okay.
Because we always encouraging us that maybe we are having some drawbacks, maybe I'm having. No, It's okay to have drawbacks, but parallelly, every person is having so many beautiful qualities. And this is still under the, iceberg model, right?
Yeah.
We need to invent.
Mm-hmm.
Because according to iceberg, 95% under the sea and 5% only visualize we can. And we are very happy, that 5% okay enough. But I'm not happy personally. If you ask me, I need to explore that 95%.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So yet, yet to explore that 95%, and by that 5%, maybe 3% we got to know, and we are started judging ourselves that, I'm this, I'm that.
Mhm.
Long way to go.
Absolutely right. Oh, um, interesting. So nobody's wrong. And
No one is wrong, apart
yeah.
from violence
Mm,
factor that, yeah, people are creating this. Maybe they're having their own stories, but no one is born with wrong, mindsets. All babies are equal. All babies are okay. All babies are good.
yeah, yeah,
But slowly, slowly, yeah, environment matters.
yeah. Environment, society and everything, it create the
Yeah,
identity and the limiting beliefs and stuff like that.
yes.
So if you say that nobody's wrong, but talking in the close relationship, especially the partner, very close relationship in there, to avoid the arguments into more issue and problem. So the better way is to keep quiet and stay calm and wait until that person have being okay. Then we can talk
Yeah,
about it. But the thing
yeah. And
is, sometime how long in the personal relationship, how long should we wait to be calm and be quiet, not talking? Um, sometime, the other person doesn't want to talk for a week or for 2 weeks and stuff like that.
mhm,
Yeah. How
mhm.
can we have this kind of reaction into this kind of relationship?
The person is, if he's not talking, that means he requires more space, and it's okay. So
Hmm.
again, I will come back to that point that what is your purpose? To break or to create? So if my issues are not resolved, that the journey we had for that same argument, let it not resolve. It's okay because they're having certain limitations. Maybe the person is not very comfortable to discuss all this. So it's okay. So what is your purpose? Like to get my resolve back, like my whatever partner, maybe say sorry, or what do you expect that saying sorry, or you need to grow both, can start a new journey according to me. And I'm in this field, I'm facing this kind of many problems, like people are coming with divorce and relationship problems. Every
Hmm.
time the ego part is very strong.
Ah, this is really something that why is it the ego is there?
So
And we
what
have
is
a
important for you? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so what is important for us? Ego, maintain ego, or the relationship? Purpose is not clear, I think. There is no clarity.
I love this one. There is no clarity in the relationship.
Yes, yes.
So we have to question again ourselves, what is your purpose?
Yeah, and why I'm with this person? Why? What is
Hmm.
my purpose? And why I'm not ready for the bad things? I was ready for all the good things. And if something bad is happening, that why I'm getting so much worried? Why I
Hmm.
was not ready? Because it's a part of our journey. Bad things will be there.
So, talking about the purpose in the relationship with a partner, so how can we define the purpose when you are in the relationship with the partner? Because
Mm-hmm.
maybe we have the same purpose. Maybe we are getting married, and we are going to get engagement at this whatever. But how can we know the purpose if we are in the relationship with this person, for example?
Good question. Thank you for asking. Um, Purpose. It's a deep down. Like, do you want to be a protector of this relationship, or you are going to choose to be suffer? Protector in the sense that from each and every perspective, whatever the ups and downs, you are ready to protect. So your role will be to protect yourself and protect others.
Hmm.
Or I choose to suffer because I'm expecting a lot, long list, and nothing is, happening. So let me suffer. It depends on the individual. That answer, I don't know.
Yeah, it's depend on the other person, on the person. What is
Right.
your choice?
Yes.
Mm, that's something that funny also. Oftentimes, when someone in the relationship together, they kind of started and developed some kind of, I'm going to be together with this person. And then something happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then they broke their promises. I don't want to be with this person anymore. Let's break up. Let's done. Let's divorce and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot with this person anymore. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter about the promises and stuff like that because they were happy. So I want to be together with this person. And then something happened, right? And then finish. So everything it's
Hmm.
actually come from self and
Right.
expectation again.
Absolutely.
How can you
Absolutely.
how can we maintain the expectation again?
If you feel connected to yourself, there will be zero expectations from anyone.
Oh, this is deep. Feel
That is called
connected
spiritual awakening. Yes.
mm, in the sense of spirituality or
Yes. It is, you can say spirituality because you always feel complete.
hmm. So spirituality is important in the relationship. Is that what you mean?
If we can add, it will, yeah, definitely. There will be, we are going to add one feather. But
Mm-hmm.
spiritual is something, this is nothing related, something, very tough to maintain. But it's all about, uh, as we are going to say that true self, and maybe true self, it's a metaphor, you can say. But if we are going to diving deep into core silence, that is spirituality.
Hmm.
I'm ready to maintain my solitude. That is spirituality. And that is connecting to inner self. That is spirituality. Spirituality is nothing like exoteric topic. I'm ready to maintain my solitude for 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I can try. If I can, then no problem. I can maintain everything. So if I can, it means that I'm able to realize that I am as a person complete. And my expectations, I don't mind if they're going to satisfy but somebody or not, because I am complete. Rather, the person will be giver, not taker.
Yeah. Which means in the relationship, it has to be giver and taker. Well,
Not necessarily we need to take, we can give. One way it could be, doesn't matter. Again, we need to come back. What is your purpose? To create that, to flourish this relationship, or to distract? If we are feeling to distract, then we put expectations, we will feel, we will put our feelings, our emotions, and that's okay. But whenever we feel that our emotions are not being respected and not being, taken care of, so we should be sad? No, not at all. Because the other person is having certain limitations. Doesn't matter if the person is able to treat you in a, in an equal way, right? Every time, right now, you are looking for some emotional settlement, the person has failed you, and it's okay. It's okay. Because you are connected. And it's okay. Maybe next time, not this time, but maybe next time. Doesn't matter.
mm,
So I'm saying in this way doesn't matter, but it is a big problem for many
yeah. And also, like what you said, take practice again and again and again.
again and again and again. Yes,
Hmm. Um, okay. So I have a question for you about the close relationship in here. We talk
uh-huh.
about. So what is the fundamental, the the important thing we can bring into the relationship to make the relationship is stay healthy and forever.
Right. There are two, 3 points are there. Number one is respect.
Respect. Okay. Number one is respect. So we have to bring respect in the relationship. We have to
Definitely,
invest into that.
definitely. So I know many people that they're checking others' phones or
Mm-hmm.
dresses or
Mm, yeah.
something. So uh, these things are not showing respect to each other. I think we need to set some boundaries, both
Mm,
from both the side, and that is through respect, right? And respect will take us to the trust, and trust is the basic thing in any relationship. Trust. Once it is broken, broken.
mm,
Second point I'd like to share that space problem.
space. Mm,
Yeah, relationship, if we are talking about any couple relationship or partner, it doesn't matter that, you know, if the person knows, I should know the same thing. Doesn't matter.
mm,
It's okay. I'm having that full right to know what is going on. No, it's not.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that we can make a huge issue that why you didn't say this to me, why you are supposed to say. So this is the space problem we are not offering to each other. If the person is not saying it's okay, it's okay.
Mm,
Maybe through practice we can share one day. But right now, if the person is not willing to share, it's okay. That doesn't mean we are going to tag them that you are my husband, you are my wife, you need to share this. Not required,
mm,
right? And the third point will be empathetic. Empathy.
yeah.
Empathy for self and empathy for other person.
Mm,
If we don't practice empathy for us, then we will be target ourselves every time. and we will only get the suffering part, nothing else. We cannot detach ourselves from the particular situation. We need to show the self respect for us being in a relationship, and we need to know how to detach from that. It's okay to offer space, and to offering that space, that particular time, one has to be ready to enjoy that space.
Mm.
So practice empathy for self and for others is very important. And detachment.
Oh, detachment is quite big problem in the relationship,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
especially if you have long time relationship with the other person. It is
mm-hmm,
not as simple as it is to say detach from yourself
mm-hmm,
from this other the other person.
mm-hmm,
So it coming back again to the first of all, if you want to have a very healthy relationship, you have to know yourself, true self.
yeah.
And from
Here,
that,
detachment. Yeah.
mm,
No, no, please carry on.
and then from that, it can build confidence in the
Mm-hmm,
relationship.
mm-hmm.
Mm,
Right.
yeah.
Here, detachment in the sense that we are couple, we are sharing 50-50 partnership in our journey, okay?
Mm,
And we need to know each other's story. We need to know every single moment.
But
Here, my point
doesn't it
is,
in the relationship is it's not 50-50.
people say that, I don't know. It could
Mm,
be 80-20 also. There is
mm,
no as such, there is no as such framework. If you ask me, according to me,
mm,
yeah, responsible part, this is something, this is something we can say, okay, fine, 50-50. But emotional part, if I'm talking about it, it could be 80-20, because the other person may not have that strong emotional, well-being journey. It
yeah,
may happen, right?
yeah.
So how
Mm,
can I expect 50-50 emotional support from that particular person? But as a person, he's the best. He's so much caring, affectionate, loving. I need to concentrate the other qualities, right?
yep.
And detachment in the sense, when the things are not happening, let me detach, let me not discuss, let me offer a little space to that person for him to reflect, for her to reflect. So
Right.
what we do naturally, immediate solution, magical solution. Right
Mm-hmm.
now it has to resolve.
Yes,
That's the
that's the
point. We
thing.
are making
Yeah.
things more complicated.
No way. This is something that we can actually learn in this conversation, you know, being patient to not fixing the relationship right away, or I want to finish it right now, because relationship it takes time, and then
Yes.
to work on it also takes time, and to fix it takes time. So it's just be there, be calm, and no more create another problem and issue.
Yes, yes. So
No
patience
way.
is the key.
Again, the patient in here. And I think
Yeah.
so many people also struggle, being patient in terms of relationship. Well, I can say in any kind, business, relationship, because people are tendent to the tendency of people is they want to know everything right now. Yeah.
And that is their treating that is their right. But okay, I can understand.
Mhm.
Suppose, as a wife, if I forget my anniversary date, could it be a huge issue?
We are human.
Or my partner's birthday?
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. Um, it could be, or it may not be. Not necessary that it could be a huge issue, because then I'm not acknowledging the qualities, best qualities for my partner. I'm ignoring all the qualities, all the cares he or she took for me. I'm trying to fix the problem, or I'm trying to make it more complex
Yes.
just because I am not acknowledging the other days.
Mhm.
I'm just putting so much effort for just only one error, and that can take to the divorce.
Ooh. A simple thing like this, it can lead to the divorce, which is,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
mm,
yeah. So again, what is your purpose? To destruct or to create? There
yeah.
needs to be clarification, clarity should be there. Simple.
Mm. As simple as that. But in practice, there's a lot of efforts to
Yes.
work on.
That's
And
what every day we need to practice.
mm, so this is what we can do, especially, to take care of our emotional well-being.
Yes.
How glad I am actually now talking with you as a emotional well-being coach. So, well, thank you very much, Maitri. But okay, last thing, what is one message that you would like to share to the world, um, especially to young people about relationship, so their relationship it can stay together for a long time, because I like to be honest, I like and I love, I value the successful relationship with one person. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so what is your message to people in the world about the relationship?
Relationship is all about understanding that we know, but we never talk about patience and unconditional care, love, affection. It is not that every time you are going to get the same treatment, but you can offer the same. So it's
Mm.
okay to get affected, neglected. It's okay. But from your end, it should not happen. So it's a beautiful journey, and have patience and enjoy and grow together. It's all about growing together. That's it.
Mm. I love this one, growing together. No matter
Yes.
what, we focus on the goal. So back
Yes.
again to the what is the purpose? Do you want to have a successful relationship no matter what? Because choosing one person into another person is easy. But if you're not growing within yourself, you're not going to find a successful relationship.
Never. You
Thank
need to
you.
grow and you need to help other
Mm.
person to grow.
I love this one, helping other person to grow instead of focusing the ego like we talk about today, because
Yes.
people are more focused on the ego and pride and then forget
And
about, yeah.
yeah, end result is not very happy.
Yeah. I guess this is the same thing with if you want to build a successful business, you have to be
Mm-hmm.
patient. You have to
Yeah.
face a lot of challenges in life. Same if you want to have a successful relationship. Well, people are 8 billion people right now in the world. I'm pretty sure to jump into another relationship to another relationship, it's kind of easy. But what is your purpose in life, in the relationship,
Right.
in the business?
To nurture this relationship or just to shift into another one.
Mm.
That choice one has to make.
Ah, thank you very much. It's It's so insightful, Maitreyee. I love this discussion.
Oh my God, thank you so
And
much.
the message is so beautiful. So I've got a lot of, breakthrough from here. And I hope for all of the people at home who's watching this video get inspired also from us. So thank you very much for your time, and
Thank you
thank you
so
for your
much for
insights.
having me. Wonderful time we had together.
So beautiful. Right, thank you, Maitri. And for all of the people at home who's watching this video, thank you very much. And don't forget to subscribe and like, give a comment, and it means a lot for us. It's supporting, and especially for us to learn together in terms of personal development, personal growth, and self-improvement. Thank you very much, Maitri, and
Right. Thank you so much.
thank
Let us grow
you.
together. Bye.
Let's go. Yeah, bye.